Mr. Lionel Tiger, in your book, you explain why people communicate like monkeys in the social web. Can you give a short explanation?
The worst punishment you can have in any country, short of being executed, is solitary confinement. People do not like to be alone, and it's a punishment to be alone. All primates are very social, and we're primates, and we're intensely social and very creatively social. We have ways of being social when we don't have to be. So, for example, we'll go from our homes to a theater to see other primates in a play, and we'll be interested in that, not because we think it's good to go to the theater, but because primates are interested in primates.
So is communication always the same?
Well, the different forms. Lovers communicate in a different way than accountants surveying the books of a company. But there's always a certain amount of understanding of what it means to be a human being and what the rights are of a human and what the obligations are of a human being. And we operate within quite clear norms, actually, most of the time. So it's not acceptable to for a young person to hit an older person, even though they can. It's not acceptable for an older person to abuse a small child, even though they can. And we have fairly clear ways of making behavior conform to a normal primate pattern, if you will.
So what does that mean for companies using the social web for communication, for marketing?
They have to understand that they're using a new technique to do old things. And it's basically a tool. It's not a creative force. It is something that will work well if it corresponds to what human needs are. Facebook, for example, is about faces. It's not about elbows, because the face is the most important communicator in the body. And we're not interested in each other's elbows. We're not interested in each other's knees. It's just the face. And so the fact is, it was very important that it's called Facebook, and it's about faces. My point is that the face is older than Mark Zuckerberg, and it's been around ever since Donatelli painted the Madonna in Florence, and all of the great paintings are of faces, apart from the landscapes, which are also about where we live. They're human environments.